Hey guys, Q here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing the new sneak peek promo trailer for next week's episode of Better Call Saul, Season 4, Episode 9, Wiedersehen. With that being said, major warning of spoilers for everything in the show up to Episode 408, and let's jump right into this. So, the sneak peek is titled Nacho and Lalo Visit Hector, and that's exactly what it consists of. The sneak peek starts with Nacho and Lalo walking into the nursing home, and it's the same nursing home that we see Hector in during Breaking Bad. This nursing home is called Casa Tranquila, which is actually Spanish for Home of Tranquility. It's also the same old folks home that Jimmy walked into during Season 1 Episode 9, Alpine Shepherd Boy. Anyways, as Lalo and Nacho enter the building, we hear Lalo say, "Oh God," as he is obviously taken back by Hector's current condition. Lalo immediately takes a deep breath and puts on a smile as he walks in to greet Hector. Not only is this making Lalo feel taken back a bit, I can only imagine how Nacho feels, as he's the one who's guilty for Hector's condition, and this is the first he's seeing of Hector after he's woken up. And although Nacho is responsible for Hector's incident in the first place, it's just so horrible to think how Hector could have possibly recovered to the point of talking again, but Gus instead cruelly decided to halt all progression, as he only allowed Hector to recover just enough so that Gus could be assured that it still is in fact him, even though all he can do is literally tap his finger. And speaking of which, it's a bit far-fetched that Hector is already tapping his finger in that exact position, even before ever receiving a bell. They're making it obvious for the viewers that all he needs is his bell, but in reality, would he really already just naturally be responding by tapping his finger that way, opposed to maybe tapping multiple fingers or moving his whole hand in general? Like, is that one finger literally the only thing he can do, which is why he is always responding in that manner, even when he was talking to the doctor in an earlier episode?
Tío Héctor, soy Lalo. ¿A poco no me reconoce?
So Hector has just about completed his transformation into his Breaking Bad counterpart down the road. There's just thing missing, this freaking bell we're talking about, and that's what Lalo is there to actually give him. Now, when Lalo walks up to Hector, he's actually already carrying that same small present that we've previously seen in one promo image of Lalo and Hector from the Comic-Con panel. We've speculated that Lalo would be the one to give Hector his bell, and I feel like this is the scene where it's finally going to happen. He asks Hector if he recognizes him, and the sneak peek ends with Hector tapping his finger in response to indicate that he does. Lalo will probably give him the bell in response to this, and at least then he'll be able to more easily alert the people that he's communicating with. So the synopsis for episode 409 states that Nacho is forced to make their rounds with Lalo, probably implying that they'll take care of covering the Salamanca territory either before or after they go to visit Hector, but that's not all. The synopsis for the season 4 finale, episode 410, also states that Lalo tracks a loose end in Gus's operation. So what could that be, and will we see the beginnings of it in episode 409? Is that in regards to the Germans and the super lab, or is that related to the fact that Gus is blackmailing Nacho to be his grunt for him? Will Hector suspect something, causing Lalo to do some snooping around, or will Lalo just find something out on his own? Also, will they immediately suspect Nacho, or will they just suspect that Gus is up to something in general? I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, as it really helps me out more than you can imagine. Feel free to subscribe for more Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad content in the near future, and if you'd like to take that extra step in helping support the channel, consider checking out my Patreon as well. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter too, link to both of those in the description. I'm fairly active on Twitter even when I'm not posting videos, and I'm always retweeting everything I can involving both Better Call Saul and The Walking Dead. But anyways guys, as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!